Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter. Another Dutch predator who has...
Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe. Lahm. Nesta. Sends it crossfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quick look. He's got tall. He scores! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Beckham. Played towards the other side. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Saliba. Rijkaard. And it's Tchouaméni. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Gullit. And here's Van Nistelrooy. An instinctive delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Roberto Baggio. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lahm. And this is Beckham. Bullish header! Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Looking for the run. And this is Shevchenko. He's onside. Beckham. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's clever. Beckham. Half an hour played now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. Gullit. Gullit. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's having a go. Batistuta. Saliba. Oh, easy pickings there. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the short one. Incoming to gets his head on it! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Throw in. Cross from Multi. Van Nistelrooy! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, well played. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make...
A header! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Pete.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent. David! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pirlo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Dybala. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Chips it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Beckham. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now what about this cross? Lahm.
Well, it's a move of great prompt.
There's the header! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And they're quick to get it back. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he plays one through. Look at the David! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bayer Leverkusen applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Tonali tries to clear. That's a little off target. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zakaria. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Beckham. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cleared away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to pass it through. Maldini. And Dybala! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute
No,
added time.
no way through. Can he finish? Goal by Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the...
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dybala. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dybala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Lahm. Now it's Beckham. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has ended up in no man's land. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Drilled in low. That's a decent clearance. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. And this is Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Pass somewhat off target. Thinks about the shot. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get it through? Now it's Batistuta. He has found a way through. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
David actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make
21,
all the difference on
Didier
these
Drogba.
set pieces.
Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field.
And now they can
number
spring out of
18,
defence.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 8.
Vicious ball here. Well read.
Substitution
And
in
the danger
progress.
is averted. Lahm. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a promising position. It is a corner. Good chance. Beckham plays it short. Hazard. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, important interception by Leverkusen. Are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out towards the flank. And he lines up a cross. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Maldini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta gets a good foot in there. That's an imaginative pass. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that has left him in a heap. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Backward it goes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gets his head on it! And for a moment, time stood still. That has not gone well. A probing pass.
There will be one more
Well played.
added
That
time.
has snuffed out the danger. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Vitinha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Driving on and making good progress. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement, and he's found a way past, shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Beckham. He's picked his way through. And he skips past his man. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Cruyff. Gullit. Great chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Now it's Gullit. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Eto'o. That has been cut short. Cruyff. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lahm. To Beckham. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that.
Oh, given away. He's away. Big chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Alarm. That's an imaginative pass. Deep cross. And it's Cruyff. Pele. Vitinha. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Gullit. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Costa Curta. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dinks one through, and he cuts out the supply. Bale. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Maldini cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pele. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, now is he in? Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the half-time whistle goes. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the action is back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Incoming delivery. That is a brilliant interception. And he's intervened well there. Eto'o. And here's Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble late.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's a pretty loose pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Bale. Maldini. And that is out of play. Pirlo. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Makaleli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Can he finish? It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Pelé, distributed tidily. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was alert to it. That has not gone well. And it's Vitinha. And this is Eto'o! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 5, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 9, Conte.
Vitinha.
Number 14, Nedved. Number 11, Bale.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mateus gets over and intercepts. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
Terrific header! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's Pelé! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. Decent enough try. Neymar, a probing pass, not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bale! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Played into space.
Added time.
Vitinha. Not the most convincing of passes. Pirlo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's having a go. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pirlo. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Johor Darul Tazim are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out towards the flank. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Messi. Ball is over the line. Akanji. And it's Hernandez. And Hernandez. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well timed, excellent interception. Bale. Pirlo. Oh, no joy this time. Akanji. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And it's Messi. And it's Hernandez.
Foot in.
Beckham. Beckham looking to run onto it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Beckham is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. Punched away. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through, and that could set him on his way. Pullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And this is Ribéry. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has been cut short. Beckham. That's a good run he's making there. Looking to go deep.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pirlo. That has not gone well. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ribéry. Back would it go. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. He's through here. And this is Beckham. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 20, David Beckham.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good strength. What a throw in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Ball driven towards... Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham goes short. Oh, that's neat. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm. Now here's the delivery. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Shoots! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Lahm. Beckham. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That was lovely, that.
Ribéry, and he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Time and again they are repelled. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribéry. And that's been drilled in. Pirlo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckham. Drogba, given the lift of his goal. Drogba. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And Gullit! Oh, terrific save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the... He rises! And he steered it beyond the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gerrard. Beckham. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. And the shot! And that has faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Beckham. That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! And he's heaved it away. Pirlo. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Up he goes! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's become a case of men against boys. That could spell trouble. Odegaard! It's loose now on the... Oh, and again! Really well taken goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Johor Darul Tazim grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And this is Son Heung-min. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. And pull it! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Pull it! You've got to be quick to recover this. Knocks it into space.
There's much frustration.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. 5 minutes to add. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.